spend their winters in Florida, so you can hardly blame them.
You can't blame them, I suppose. Although you got to be, you're hardier if you can endure one winter, right?
That's true.
Let alone 30 or 40, I suppose, like we have, or maybe even more. But Sky Tracker Doppler radar again, severe thunderstorm warning here over Lake Sakakawea, McLean, Mercer counties here. This until 6:30. We'll see if that continues. Have seen some signs of this weakening just a little bit as it moves toward the southeast. But I want to show you a recent hail track here. Again, northeast of Mandaree, southwest of Partial. Some of that crossing over the big lake here. Again, some rather sizable hail, rural areas here. But again, worth watching here for the next hour or so as that storm continues moving toward the southeast. So be on alert here. Beulah, Hazen area. But again, just the isolated nature of these thunderstorms on visible satellite. We've got more activity back here into eastern Montana. Some of that might spill into western North Dakota late in the night, but likely not severe. We can just see clusters of these showers and storms. It's an active pattern all throughout. And again, the reason being with that high pressure anchored over the Gulf Coast states here. Very hot conditions. Heat and seas around 110 to 120 degrees. That's how hot it feels there. Meanwhile, for us, pinwheeling around that high, all that moisture. Again, off and on showers and thunderstorms moving into the northern plains. But it does make for quite green conditions, that's for sure, here in late July. Look at this south of Zap. Elaine snapping this Sky Spy photo for us. Again, you can see quite green, no doubt about that. Meanwhile, summer moisture, where do we rank here as far as normal compared to the rainfall? We're above normal for everybody, close to that in Williston, just a shade behind, but still, it's the wettest since 2005. 20 years in Dickinson for meteorological summer. That would be all of June, July so far here. And again, we'll continue to add to these numbers here as summer carries on. But it is a bit cooler compared to where we normally are here this time of year. Williston right now only at 67 degrees. We've got 70s elsewhere. Again, that one lone thunderstorm over Lake Sakakawea. Not a lot of wind, but just enough breeze to make it enjoyable outside of that thunderstorm. But the isolated nature continues here into the evening. We'll continue to monitor these, but I'm not expecting a lot of severe weather potential. Again, a few showers here for our morning time frame with temps in the 50s. Drier into our afternoon, 70s. It's going to be a nice Wednesday all in all. And then for Thursday, of course, with food on 4th here, a pleasant day again. Lots of sunshine. Back in the 70s, near 80 degrees. A nice couple of days are on the way. And then for Friday, again, a few weak systems traversing the area. Back to a little bit of a breezier pattern, though, but most of us in the 70s. Tomorrow, 60s or 50s early on, 70s in the afternoon. But the trend for the next several days, getting into the first day of August here, more 70s than anything else. Amazing where our weather is compared to what the weather is like south of us, where it is so hot. This is enjoyable outside of the threat for severe weather, which we don't like to see, but that chance may continue for quite a while to come, but not every day. Not a washout, Monica, but just the scattered nature of these storms, again, some being severe.
Strange summer.
That's right.
All right, we'll be right back.